All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakwadash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to Yakin bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Hey, now, this video is from Worldstar, and it reads, 5 illegal aliens who beat down NYPD officers in Times Square cut loose without bail. Hey, and when I was watching this clip, I'm watching it like this. It seems so fake, but it's real, because this is the spirit of, Jake, who came from South America to America. They seem just beating this system as it's nothing. So this is going to fuel even more fire, between E and Jake, man. They flipping off the camera while they taking pictures, and they don't have no care. Hey, now this could all be, just a plan of Esau. We understand, as the scriptures say, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. So Esau could have had, certain Jake set up just to get off for this crime. But nevertheless, either way it goes, this is going to fuel hatred between Jacob and Esau, man. And this is going to cause even more civil wars and the nation being divided, man, as the scripture says in Mark and Matthew, So I just want to play it.
Now, NYPD making 2 more arrests, illegal immigrants. And that attack on officers. Those suspects also allegedly stole an officer's cell phone. Well, that'll help them track you down. So a 5th illegal immigrant accused of attacking 2 New York City police officers over the weekend showed no remorse or regret. He was seen, as you can see, giving his 2 middle fingers to the camera.
So how much more is this going to fuel tensions between the police and Northern Kingdom, man? Something like this is going to cause all types of havoc.
I went over their rap sheets yesterday.
More and more people.
Multiple charges: grand larceny, robbery, attempted robbery, grand larceny, grand larceny.
Killed by
this particular crew operated on mopeds and scooters. They were doing organized retail theft
for these people, man. And Jake is going to commit more crimes.
To spend the money and then come back. And I'm like, well, why don't they just stay and steal in Florida? And they said, because there you go.
But let's hop into the precepts. I first want to start at the book of Psalm 17, and this is 13. It says, "Arise, O Lord Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword." And ultimately, we understand that this sword that the scriptures are speaking about is Esau being the sword of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Right? Esau is that one. So let's actually go into that to show forth that. This is Isaiah 10, and I'll start here at 5. It says, "O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is mine indignation." So he's using who? The Assyrian, or the modern day Assyrian, which is a Esau, This is speaking of him. And it says, the rod of mine anger, meaning what? Yahweh Shem Yahshua is using him as a whipping stick to the nation of Israel. And he's going to be a tool used to bring even more judgment. Because, the cops is just a low level, man. That's just a low level of Esau's so-called task force. He has all different types of militias and armies, And then the weaponry, we understand Esau's a man of the sword. The weaponry in which he has, he doesn't even need bullets anymore at this point, man. He can destroy Jake, with waves shot from guns and different devices, man. Not including the drones and the robot dogs and all these different types of machinery that Esau has now, man. So he's going to be used against Jake, to bring forth heavy judgment. But I want to grab a scripture too to show forth, that this hatred stems from back into the garden. Salakia, the garden and Salakia, going into Esau and Jacob. Genesis the 25th chapter. Salakia. This is Genesis 25 and Salakia. Let me grab this. 1 second. Grab the point. Hated Jacob. Yeah, this is Genesis 27 and 41. Matter of fact, I'm going to start here at 39. This is the blessing wherewith Isaac gave Esau. It says, "And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. So Yahweh Shema Shah is going to ignite that same hatred that Esau has for Jacob. Is going to be on 10 now, man. It says, and Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. So now I'm going to grab another precept. Salakia. This is coming from the book of Ezekiel 35. And yeah, to show forth this perpetual hatred. This 35:5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time that their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end, right? Because Yahweh Shema Shah is showing forth that that hatred that Esau has is perpetual, man. You know, it's nonstop. There's nothing that could quell that hatred except in Esau's hand. Really, blood don't even do it, man. You know, he wants more than blood. He wants to wipe out the whole nation, you know. But here it says, thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and that in their time that their iniquity had an end, man. And that's the point. Now with videos like this coming out and accounts, you know, and the courts basically not, you know, locking certain individuals up. Oh, he is about to go crazy, man. He's about to say that, hey, now is the time which I shall utterly slay my brother Jacob, man. He's gonna try to fulfill that to its highest extent, man. Hey, you can't just think that that attack right there, how he is gonna look at it is, oh, it's just an attack on police officers. No, he's gonna look at it in the sense, oh, this is an attack against my nation. This is an attack against my fellow Edomite, man. So the conservative Edomites, they're gonna, the same ones who are Bible having or Bible belt reading, gun toting, hey, they're going to go and they gonna hunt, man. Hey, the Elder Kratazah, he mentioned a movie, I believe last live show, last Saturday. He mentioned a movie called Desierto. Basically, speaking of, it's an Edomite based in the desert who's he has a gun. And he's on the borders of some state, and he's shooting down Jake, man. He's shooting down Jake that's coming to the borders. You know, so how much more predicting programming did he create for that movie for the times that we're in now, right? So I want to also grab this precept here coming from the book of Mark 3. This Mark 3 and yep. 23, it says, and he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? Hey, because you're going to have the when we go back into the book of Revelation, and it speaks about the two horns as a lamb, but he spake as a dragon, going back to the ancient plebeians and patricians, which are now your Democrats and Republicans. Hey, you have two sides who are watching this video. You have the liberals who aren't necessarily against it, and then you have the conservatives who are going to rouse up for it, man. Right? So this is just another division, as well as, you know, nation against nation. It says, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Hey, so this is nation rising against nation, man. You know? Hey, because also once, and it could just be a back and forth domino effect until, you know, Esau shuts all hells down. It could be as so much as, you know, E getting back at the northern kingdom. Next thing you know, the southern kingdom is watching all the death from the northern kingdom, and both of them end up fighting together. We have to see, you know, how Yahweh Shema Shai ultimately directs and plays this into the end prophecy, man, because we understand this is part of the end, man. The scriptures say, though it tarry, wait for it. And civil unrest is part of the destruction, man. It's one of those it's part of the erosion of defeat, man. Right? So let's get into precept, boom, second Edges 6:15. This is second Edges 15, and I'll start here at 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right? And that's talking about who? Hey, that's talking about separate nations fighting against each other. Hey, whether it be based on political beliefs, whether it be based off of religious beliefs, so forth and so on, man. It says the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And the modern day sword is what? Your gun. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. Hey, so you see the Roman officers, the police force, right? They're being victims. Hey, but it's also going to trickle down into the politicians, you know, your government officials. It says, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And I got to read this as well. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, because we understand E is going to set forth them checkpoints. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid. And a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. So that's all part of the end. And the video you seen of, you know, the violent uprisings is just, you know, the cause before that effect, man, before that complete shutdown. Hey, so I just want to bring this lesson to the body. Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Harakakwadash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to all you Akim bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.